Hello and welcome to this beautiful card reading today. Pick a card, any card. So we've got the 3 cards for you to choose from today, and this is your spirit animal, or what animal has a message for you today. So here are the 3 to choose from, and let's see which one really resonates with you. So you could think of a question, or you could just be open to what message that the animal kingdom has for you today. So let's get straight into it. Card number 1. Card number 1 is the buffalo. So the buffalo's key word is sacrifice. So this is really about giving you the resources to change. So what changes do you know you need to bring into your life at the moment? This is just really bringing in a new and positive outcome for you in your life. You're really grounding or reconnecting with nature and revitalizing your body. So it's time for you to release the unwanted emotions. And this is what we're going to do. If you're listening to this right now, your body is just going to release these emotions that aren't wanted. Any painful memories, fears, phobias, and limitations. You're also overcoming limitations that you've felt within, and you're just becoming stronger. You think about the buffalo is just a very big and strong animal. So it's also a sign that you're becoming more open to exploring new endeavors. You might be about to move home. You might be looking at doing a spontaneous journey or even a long distance trip overseas. It'll also support you in receiving all that's necessary in the moment to release clutter, release the fears around this situation, and just those things that don't serve you anymore, which is amazing. So the buffalo changes negative views. It really gets rid of old programming and, the genetic patterning and all of that coding in our DNA that's been there since, all of our ancestors' years, thousands and thousands of years, like in the struggle and in the lack and in the having to work hard and the suppression. So it's going to give you a more open outlook on life. And it also gives you the ability to make sacrifices, but the ability to make sacrifices in the positive. So, maybe sacrificing some short-term satisfaction as opposed to thinking about what your soul desires and what your future self would thank you for, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like when you think about going to the gym, you really don't feel like it, or exercising. And then once you've done it, you feel so much better and your soul just says thank you. And so this is really, really about a new beginning, a becoming who you desire to become. It allows you to honor yourself more and really step into becoming the woman that you desire to be and to have that success. It really enhances the power of your prayers and gratitude and praise. So really lean into that if you will, praying, giving thanks and gratitude is such an important part of it. And I don't know if you've heard the story about the rain man that was praying for rain, and then it started to rain, and there was a white person watching the rain man, and he said, "Oh, what did you pray for? What did you ask for?" And the rain man said, "I didn't. I gave thanks for all the rain that we've ever received." And so this is a beautiful story because it really reminds us to give thanks. Prayer is really about gratitude and saying thank you for everything that we already have, and that we just desire more. We don't need anything more, but we just desire it as a human. So the buffalo is really going to give you strength to take on new levels of responsibility and new levels of leadership without feeling overwhelmed or overburdened. So it's really going to give you the energy, being the energetic match for more, for that next level. It's so important to be that energetic match. I know that I've taken on things sometimes that I wasn't ready for energetically, and it drains you. It's going to give you the ability to respond more easily and effortlessly, and just find the right words as well to respond to others. And it's going to bring in new levels of abundance as well. So the buffalo allows you to believe in yourself. So it really is important for you to trust in the universe and go with the flow of life rather than trying to control things, control your situation, control the way things come to you. So yeah, lots more growth and lots more manifestations if you just surrender to who you are being, because we're natural manifestors. So just focusing on what you do want, focusing on what you do desire to create will bring you your manifestations. So it's bringing you the resources not only to change, but to live in the moment and to be truly free, to feel truly free. And this allows then your passions and your spontaneity and travel and all these beautiful new things to open up for you. It brings in your strength of character and an independent spirit. And so if you're listening to this and this resonates, you might be like me and you're a real independent spirit and you love to travel and you love to be free. So it also could bring in new work opportunities. And the buffalo magic gives you the resources and the strength to just allow these new possibilities and these new opportunities to enter your life, and which also is the feminine, to being able to receive, allowing yourself to receive. So hopefully that resonated with you and you enjoyed that message. And now we've got card number 2, the fox. If you chose card number 2, the fox is all about detachment and really being adaptable. So the fox loves to just be detached from the outcome. You could be feeling really restricted, not being able to make decisions, or feeling inflexible, like you need to control things. So, if you're feeling like this, you might be feeling emotionally drained or burdened by the needs of others. So this is really a time for you to start putting your boundaries in place and putting yourself first. You might be feeling ignored, unseen, or unnoticed. And this is really because you're ignoring yourself. You've got to give yourself that time, that validation, that love. Anytime that we're feeling rejected or unseen or not heard, we're really not listening to ourselves and standing in our power, because we're giving others the power to take that away from us. And when we give this to ourselves and we stand in that integrity, you can feel that in a person, can't you? You might be feeling like people are just take. So this is the time for you to really put your boundaries in place and really stand up for who you are and what you deserve. And the fox is going to help you. The fox is going to help you to overcome these feelings of overwhelm and depletion. And it's really the fox will give you the resources to overcome it and to resolve it. And the fox is a little bit cunning. And so the fox will allow you to show you the path towards your desires. The fox is going to lead the way towards everything that you've ever desired. And the fox knows the quickest, easiest, sneakiest way to get there, but in a good way. We don't want to be sneaky in a bad way, but it's just, this is a secret that the fox has. And it's really about mastering detachment, not feeling that neediness, that longing, that desperation, and detaching from the outcome. The only reason why we would desire it is because we just love it. We don't need it, but we just love it. Can you feel the difference in that energy? So putting your boundaries in place is such an important part in this. And the fox really clears our perspective and allows us to take a step back. He gets us out of our head and more into our heart, and sort of looks at it from a different point of view, a different angle. So this is time to really take radical self-responsibility for yourself, so that you can say, well, what part did I play in feeling this way? And how can I really bring myself back into I am the master. I am the master creator of my life, and everything that I think, feel, believe is what is giving me this reality. So it's time for me to look at these things and to change them to how I desire to think, how I desire to feel, how I desire to show up in integrity, so that I can be proud of the woman that I am. So this really is, you can take a step back and really look at yourself from this angle and say, okay, yeah, well, this is something that I desire to change. And I'm going to bring out the leader, and I'm going to take radical self-responsibility and be an emotionally intelligent woman and allow myself to be vulnerable, yet have my boundaries in place. A lot of us think that, vulnerability means we can be manipulated. Well, no, it doesn't mean that at all. It actually means that we put ourselves first, always. We're, soft on the outside, but strong on the inside. And the fox is going to help you to build self-confidence and to be witty and to have more self-esteem, more self-love, more self-dedication. And the fox is also going to assist you to make really clear decisions in your life. So if there's something that you've been questioning or unsure of, the fox is going to really help you to strengthen your intuition, to come back into the knowing deep inside you, back into yes, yes, yes. So meditating will really help with this. The only time that we're unsure about decisions is when we're in our head about it. And I can tell you right now, your head will not get you your desires. Your heart will. Your heart and that solar plexus, that knowing, will get you your desires. Your head will just keep you safe. Your head will keep you stuck. Your head will keep you staying exactly where you are. And so the fox also is the master problem solver. So call on the fox whenever you need problems solved. The fox will give you the clarity. A lot of the time it is about stepping away from our humanness. I like to sort of go up in my energy and look down on myself and my situations and go, that's interesting. What's going on here? And it just gives me a clearer perspective, and the fox will help you to do that. The fox magic really help you to look at things from a neutral perspective, and not the emotional perspective that us as humans tend to give it a story. We tend to give everything a story, or this happened to us and that person did this to us. And we hold on to that suffering and to that story. So the fox will help you to let this go. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and let me know if that card resonated with you. I love the fox. And card number 3 now is the beautiful dolphin. If you chose this card today, the dolphin is all about frequency. It's such a beautiful animal, the dolphin, isn't it? I don't know anyone that doesn't love dolphins. The dolphin really is the breath of life. The dolphin is that Christ consciousness. The dolphin will really help you with communication. I know for me in numerology, I'm a number 3, and that is all about communication. That's my life lesson, to learn to communicate my feelings. For me, there's sort of been a disconnect between how I feel and finding the words to communicate them. And so the dolphin will really help you with this. If you're feeling frustrated or not heard, or your emotions don't feel like they're being validated, the dolphin will clear the channel of communication so that you can resolve it with others. So you can resolve it also within yourself. Yeah. And the dolphin has huge amount of healing around this. And the dolphin energy will give you the courage to really communicate your feelings, your true feelings, to someone in a clear, heart-centered way. The dolphin is all about loving self-expression. As you radiate light and confidence, the dolphin's playful, isn't it? It's just such a beautiful energy. It's going to allow you to release and heal wounding in your throat and in your middle ear. If you've been feeling inadequate, or if you've got learning difficulties, or you're finding it hard to concentrate, or your memory, if you're like me, your memory is not the greatest, this is really going to help you with that. It's going to help you also, the dolphin, to heal your inner child wounds. Anytime you feel like you're being criticized, or you're not hearing something, or you're having trouble learning, that little child inside of you, any of those inner child wounds, the dolphin's going to help you to release those. And the beautiful dolphin is all about ascension and awakening and, you know, that Christ consciousness, really stepping into that unconditional love and letting go of judgments and letting go of really being in the brain. Actually, the dolphin's going to send you a brain rewiring right now, a new way of being. It's going to calm your nervous system and your adrenals so that you can bring in your manifestations. So the dolphin magic is assisting you with that now as we speak. The dolphin's going to help to revitalize your cells and your organs, and you're about to receive a crystallized light into your body, and just feel that. It's really going to clear your central nervous system, your lungs, your ears, your brain, and really activate your DNA with this beautiful crystallized light, Christ consciousness light. So it's all about allowing change, big shifts, new life experiences. It's really going to awaken your natural clairaudient ability to channel. So you might find your ears clearing and yourself hearing spirit more, or just hearing it in your head, or your own thoughts, really tapping into that's actually spirit now talking to me. So it's going to allow you to see into other worlds, the dolphin frequency. It's really playful, it's sexual, you might have lucid dreams. The dolphin energy and the dolphin magic is really a doorway into other dimensions as well. The dolphin's a master channeler. So if you picked this card, you are a master channeler. So if you're already not doing this sort of work where you're being an energy healer or a channeler or a psychic, it's time for you to really step in and own it and become it. And, you know, you're probably sensitive and loving and joyful, and it's really going to assist you to bring that energy more into your everyday life. So, you know, the dolphin energy is just so beautiful. It's really bringing you back into your heart center. It's opening your heart up, and, you know, you're really a catalyst here. You were brought to the earth at this time to really help with the global change that's going on right now. And, you know, the singing, the breathing, the, you know, weaving through reality shifts, breath work will be really good for you. Singing, moving your body, having more fun, being more playful, you know, really bringing in that Christ consciousness and using it in your work, whether you start bringing in light language or breath work or whatever it might be into your work. If you're not already doing this sort of work, then this is a sign that maybe you should look at it. So I hope you loved this reading, this beautiful energy reading and healing at once. You know, throughout the day, just call on your animal to help you, to send you healing, and ask Mother Earth to send you this healing along with this beautiful animal. They work in unison together. So I hope you have the most amazing day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I'm trying to reach as many people as I can on YouTube. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.